As manufacturers grow larger and more complex, it becomes increasingly difficult to achieve financial, operational, and strategic management objectives using traditional processes and tools. Finance often struggles with cash flow forecasting, cost, and profitability management. They, along with operations, also struggle to improve scenario planning and sales and operations planning integration. And operations struggles with virtually all management objectives related to financial integration. Collectively, these challenges undermine the ability of manufacturers to achieve common business objectives like operational excellence, profitable growth, and sustainable cost reduction. The problem lies in an inability to manage complexity. As it grows, manufacturers find it increasingly difficult to make meaningful improvements to how they plan and manage the business. For some, it can feel like pushing a rock up a hill. We have a solution that specifically addresses these challenges. It features a manufacturing-specific process having 4 incremental business capabilities that support effective complexity management. These incremental capabilities result from fully integrating strategic, financial, and operational planning and performance management processes. The solution creates value by reducing the cost of complexity, an amount that can reach 5% of sales. What's more, it can deliver this value with processes that cost as much as 50% less than the ones you have now. Not only would we like to explore these value opportunities with you, we'd also like to discuss how we can help you self-fund the investment with insight-driven savings that can be realized in the short term. So why do manufacturers have complexity-driven capability gaps? Because traditional software tools aren't built for global manufacturers. What's more, they're designed to meet the needs of individual stakeholders, not the enterprise as a whole. For example, budgeting tools meet the needs of finance, while sales and operations planning tools meet the needs of operations. Critical capabilities that span strategic, financial, and operational applications are simply falling between the cracks of these fragmented tools. Some vendors would appear to have addressed this fragmentation issue. Many now offer their interpretation of integrated solutions. For example, finance vendors provide integrated financial planning, while operational vendors provide integrated business planning. But these solutions support immature forms of integration and don't address complexity-driven capability gaps. So what's different about this manufacturing-specific solution? 2 key factors separate it from traditional ones. First, all strategic, financial, and operational applications share the same workflow, collaboration, and issue, event, and task management tools on a single platform. Second, these same applications all share a single prescriptive analytics model that can support the most complex of financial and operational planning models. What results are 4 incremental business capabilities that individual strategic, financial, and operational applications don't support, either on their own or together with others as part of a process. These 4 incremental capabilities are shown on the screen, with integrated scenarios at the center, as it is a key enabler of the other 3. These capabilities address 4 problems associated with the immature forms of integrated planning and performance management processes. More specifically, the integrated process that they support addresses specific complexity-driven challenges. First, it explicitly connects financial and operational plans to business targets, customer value propositions, and key underlying assumptions. Second, it breaks down functional silos by enabling organizations to manage productivity and key trade-offs across functions and entities. Third, it enables organizations to do this quickly with concurrent processes that enable more effective rolling forecast processes. And last, it simultaneously exposes financial and operational risks with integrated scenarios. Of course, software companies often claim to support integrated scenarios, but few are capable of simultaneously and accurately answering the types of questions shown on the screen from both financial and operational perspectives, especially when it comes to connecting all these questions to cash flow. As complexity increases, it becomes increasingly difficult to forecast cash flow without understanding the flow of inventory. In other words, manufacturers reach a point where there is no difference between a supply chain planning model and a cash flow forecasting model. The other challenge lies in answering these questions when faced with the types of changes shown on the screen, especially when doing so as part of a rolling forecast process that is always explicitly connected to financial and operational plans. Traditional processes and planning models are not mature enough to support the interconnected nature of these scenarios. Our solution specifically addresses these issues. Collectively, these four capabilities comprise the gap that separates partially and fully integrated planning and performance management processes. It's also the gap that leaves business outcomes disconnected from resource requirements, because vertically based functional views of performance are disconnected from horizontally based process views. In other words, outputs are disconnected from inputs, which in the end is what separates strategically oriented finance functions from more tactically oriented ones. The absence of these capabilities is one of the primary reasons why global manufacturers experience the type of value erosion shown on the screen, especially complexity costs, the elimination of which is a central focus of our value proposition, along with eliminating barriers to sustainable cost reduction and profitable growth. In so doing, we've removed the same barriers that undermine strategies like digital transformation and better customer relationships and experiences. Global manufacturers face unique challenges. The physical movement of goods imposes complexities that other sectors do not experience, which makes it difficult to address complexity-driven challenges with general-purpose processes and tools. We understand manufacturing and the nature of these complexities from both financial and operational perspectives. What's more, we have a manufacturing-specific solution to address them. If you're looking for innovative approaches to your business challenges, we'd welcome the opportunity to speak and show you how we're redefining what leading practices look like in the manufacturing sector. Please feel free to use the contact information on the screen for further details about the contents of this video.